should be live. Let me pull up my chat, and I've got some updates to give while we maybe wait for some people to show up. There we go, should be good there. So, if you paid attention to the end of my last stream, which was an Armored Core stream, you noticed at the end there I had some trouble stopping the stream. At the time, I didn't know what had happened. It seemed like OBS didn't want to stop the stream, and it seemed like a lot of things suddenly weren't running super smooth, and it seemed to coincide with the end of that stream perfectly. And I mentioned how warm it was getting and how unusual that is. I clearly, after wrapping up the stream, I don't know, probably a couple minutes afterwards, my computer crashed. And so obviously this was the biggest red flag. Alright, gotta go in and figure out what's going on. So I thought, well, geez, maybe my computer got super dirty in a short window. It's possible. German Shepherds, they shed a lot. If some fur got in there, it can clog things up pretty quickly. So I got in there and I gave it a good dusting and pulled out any fluff of anything that I saw in there, which it wasn't particularly dirty. It was still fairly good, but you never know. So I went in there, I did all that. And then I started thinking that even after dusting it out and cleaning it out and letting it sit for a few minutes, certain components still seem to touch warm. Let me double check that my microphone's actually good, because it's showing that it's... No, it should be. Alright, we should be good on that. Anyways, so, forgive me while I sit on the menu here and I continue telling my story. So anyways, I was thinking about it and I realized it has been years since I reapplied the thermal paste on my CPU. So I thought, well, I'll be damned. Maybe that's the issue. Because I'm looking at it and the fan's spinning on my cooler. The fans on my graphics card are spinning, so they're not functioning. Obviously, my GPU is only the fans on that one's only spinning when it needs to kick up, and the GPU is still fairly recent enough. I shouldn't have to do any crazy maintenance on it. So what I did is I picked out some all-new case fans, some really nice ones, and at some point I'm going to tear my PC apart and just put those new fans on, and then I'm going to take the CPU cooler off, give it all a deep, thorough cleaning, give it some good rubbing alcohol treatment, and apply some fresh thermal paste, and hopefully that'll clean up the issue there. Until then, I can't do any particularly lengthy streams on demanding games on my PC for the time being. Even if you know Baldur's Gate 3, you know that game came out recently. It's not a particularly massively demanding game to play, and even that one, after a couple of hours, it can start to get a little heated, a little spicy on the temperatures of my computer. Armored Core, I get a little bit over an hour before things start to dance into the realm of uncomfortable numbers. They should still be within the safe range, but you know, you don't want to hit the upper threshold of what you might consider to be the safe range for too long, especially if dancing in there runs the risk of going even hotter, you know? So, those are kind of the quick math numbers that I was able to deduce between last time. And I mentioned last time that I wanted to start up Rune Factory 3 because I'm a big fan of the Rune Factory series. As you can see, I even have Rune Factory 5 save data found. Realistically, there should be Rune Factory 4 special save data as well. We'll see if they give me anything for that. I just loaded this up and got it running, so without further ado, now I've given my updates and I don't have to think too deeply about what I'm saying. Let's get in and play some Rune Factory 3. Save data, bonus content. Ares is... who is Ares? Ares is... whatever. Outfit, and boom, there you go. Rune Factory 4 special. And we got Lest's outfit. swimsuit mode has been unlocked. I assume that's just because this is Rune Factory 3 Special. As I've said, I actually haven't played much of Rune Factory 3. I know of it, I know of a couple of characters, and I'm more tangentially aware of this as a game.
Rune Factory 3 Special.
We go in here and let's make sure that everything is English. Oh, I could make, that's an unusual, okay, we're just gonna stick with that. I wanted to make sure if there were any odd jump outs at me. So let's hop in and start a new game. Don't worry. A monster. What are you doing here? And you're terribly hurt. Poor thing. Don't worry, I'm here to help. Let me just drag your limp corpse into this room across all of this rock. Oh, what's all the ruckus, dear? Not gonna lie, kinda... I don't know if that's supposed to be an old man or an old woman, and I don't particularly care, but I love the like, almost village person, like, tribal design, like a gatherer of... Something about her design, kind of like it. Wait, that's a monster! Well, yes, I think that would be obvious. How could you let it loose in the house? Because it's injured? I can't very well turn a blind eye to a suffering... Oh, that's not the old lady talking. Because it's injured. I can't very well turn a blind eye to a suffering creature. That's still no excuse for allowing a monster to violate the sanctity of my home. Then I should have left it to die? Is that it? I've decided to take care of it, and that's final. Now, okay, it's a grandfather. We'll adjust accordingly. Now leave me be, Grandpa. Leave me be, Grandpapa. There we are, those classic sound effects. There, that should do it. And okay. I was kind of thinking that had to be our player character, but I also wasn't sure if maybe... I was of two thoughts of it. From what little bit I've seen of the game, there was a possibility that that was our character, or that animal was a... Because you get, like, animal companions, or at least you do in the other games. The other thought I had is, in this one, you start with one, and that was one that is, like, just a part of your player character experience. Hey, Richard, thank you very much. I hope you're doing well as well. Before you got in, I just went over the whole spiel. I've got some PC issues that I've got to deal with before too long, so hopefully those will be dealt with and we don't have to go too long between Armored Core streams, but that kind of put the nail in the coffin that this is going to be the game I'm streaming for a little bit. I am waiting on some parts to be delivered. But anyways, aside from that, again, like I asked, hopefully things are going well for you. And I wanted to wait until you got in here because I think you're the one that's going to appreciate this the most, Richard. So, I know you saw on Twitter that I put out that meme I found somewhere else. I don't remember where I found it. I don't remember the context of it. I just thought the idea of Rolf from Ed, Edd n Eddy beating the shit out of Gaara from Naruto was funny as hell, and so I shared it. But when I did that, I guess because... Hold on, let me... This is a thing here. Hold on. Because, okay, there we go. As I assume with the social media platforms and all that, communicating with each other fairly consistently, I actually had something come about shortly after posting that meme, and it led me down a rabbit hole that ended with something absolutely amazing, and I'm only going to share a little bit, And then I'm gonna post this on Twitter if you choose to want to look at it further. But this was fantastic. So, the thing that popped up on my YouTube feed was this, and let me mute the game here for a second. I can't play too much of this because it will be copyrighted, but you know I'm going to do this. So, this is what popped up at first. And obviously we know the song and the context here. This is the That's My Horse, but this is just an all instrumental version, and I thought, oh hey, that's cute, that's clever, not quite true to the original, but it really was very, very fitting. I thought it was funny. And then I scrolled down, and apparently there is this channel that like existed for one singular purpose of, I assume, this one video. And the channel is called Jawbreaker, and I'm sharing this to Twitter right now because this was funny, fantastic, and amazing. So obviously, I scroll down, I find this other video, and hear this out. Hear this out and tell me this isn't the greatest, like, momentary thing at Ed and Eddie related that you have probably seen in, I assume, several years, unless you have already seen this. Given that they only have 400 subscribers, and this is a 6-year-old video with 37,000 views, I'd imagine the number of people who have seen this is surprisingly low, considering that this is a beautiful thing that someone created. Alright, and so we're getting into some heavy metal shit, and already I'm just like, yo, this is everything that everything should be. Let's skip ahead a little bit, though, because it gets even better. And the man holds this for so long. It's beautiful. Now, there's a lot of jumping around I'm doing, because if you want to hear this whole thing, I just put it out on Twitter, or I'm never going to call it X. Elon Musk can suck my nuts on that one. Anyways, my point is, I saw that, and I was like, no, hold up. I am saving that for the next time I go to do a stream, because I need to put that out there. That thing is an absurd moment of beauty that stumbled across my life for. I really hope my PC audio picked that up for you. And let's get the game audio back. Again, that was just a little detour. As soon as you came in, I was like, no, this is mandatory. My soul needed this moment. I had seen that meme in a group originally, I think, on Facebook. That might have been where I saw it, I'll be honest. I didn't pay attention to what I was on when I saw it. I was like, that's fucking funny, and I put it out on Twitter. Then you tweeted it out referencing That's My Horse. Well, you know, when you see Rolf beating ass, there's only two things that can happen. Either the man's mid-celebration, and I mean, he didn't look particularly angry there, or he's fighting for the honor of the homeland. And I think the Son of the Shepherd there was more just a peak enjoying his life. Death metal, That's My Horse. I think instead of slapping hands, they beat the shit out of each other. The greatest mosh pit ever. But unironically, that was just something that came across my my YouTube. I don't know, you call it a feed or whatever you call it. And I just thought, no, that needs to see more people. All right, so we got out of bed. Where am I? I don't remember if I picked my... I haven't picked yet if I was male or female, right? That wasn't a thing that was thrust at me. Do we do that later? Because I thought in the new one you could. Alright, whatever. I cut and run without thinking. Real smooth there. Who's that? Oh shit, it's that elf girl that makes her appearance in 4. Excuse me.
Huh?
Hey?
Good morning.
Good morning, Raven. Morning. It's not often that I see you in this neck of the woods.
Oh dear.
And you have company. I don't think we've had the pleasure.
Huh?
No, I believe we have not had the pleasure. My name is... Is something wrong? I can't remember. Come again? I don't know why, but I can't remember anything about myself. Goodness! Don't tell me you have amnesia. I don't remember anything. How the hell am I going to remember the word amnesia? Oh, this is serious. What do we do? Been playing Pokemon Tower Defense recently? Apparently they ask you what gender you are 3 chapters in. Oh, that's good. In Pokemon Tower Defense, I mean. Yeah. That is, first of all, something that a Pokemon game always should do at this point, even if just as the meme or the joke. I think it's a befitting way to build upon that question these days. However, I love the idea that it's 3 chapters in. Sorry, got some allergies going on apparently. Aha, I know. Raven, can I ask you a favor? You can ask. Could you take, what should I call you? My character's over there just throwing a fit, like, who am I? Who am I? Alright, let's get a name going here. We are not Micah. This is my own personal file, so... Real names here. Oh, okay, well, we only get 4 seasons, so we are Summer 24. Also, did I read that right, that there aren't... Hold on. Oh, hold on here. Let me double check something. Yeah, why am I not remembering that that's the way it is? You only get 1 weekend day, and then you get the 5, essentially work week, weekdays. Ian? Wow, that's pretty elegant. Hold on. I may have amnesia. I feel like we're gonna need to define that term elegant. Anyway, Raven, could you take Ian to the what? The Sharon's tree? You want me to? Yes, you. Please. Alright. Thanks, Raven. While you're doing that, I'll drop in on Grandpa. I'll come see you again later, okay, Ian? One moment, guys. Alright, apologies if that microphone moment caused any weird spiking or anything. Just had to go deal with my allergies and didn't need to have the microphone pick all of it up, you know? Oh, sure. I admit I'm a little lost as to what's happening. Well, let's be honest, amnesia means I should be a little lost about a lot of things. This way. Right now I imagine she is very monotoned, and probably just that general personality of putting off the vibes, if nothing else, of being sick of everyone's shit before anyone even gets going on anything. Right. I guess I'd better follow her for now. The assurance tree. Sharinse. The tree of eternal sharing. That's about the biggest tree I've ever seen. You know, just about, you know, have seen bigger. Like, I gotta say, I've been playing video games a long time. Many make use of something called the World Tree, and gotta say, it's probably a good bit bigger. Oh, I mentioned last time that my mom and grandfather have COVID. Yes, you did, and that your grandmother had recently gotten past COVID. Both are doing well. Apparently my mom feels great after doing some kind of medication they prescribed her. Don't know which one, though. Yes, as people started figuring out more and more about COVID and treatment options, what started as not a lot of answers for anything has resulted in, based on your symptoms, at least a lot of ways to help deal with the symptoms, as I understand it. Even though, much like the common cold, there really isn't an answer for COVID either. Whoa, who'd have thought? No way is this about to be my house. That is a lot of floor space. Oh, hey, Rezo's on. So, since I just saw that pop up, I feel it is maybe something for me to bring up. Rezo Basso, that you just saw pop up in the corner, does his own YouTube channel as well. However, the man is going through some serious health issues, and it is causing some serious conflicts in... I don't want to put words in his mouth, so understand that I'm talking from my perspective on the topic. Some mental health issues as well. So, if you want to, you can look up his channel name from the name that popped up. I think it was RESOBASO. He is not likely to be doing videos anytime soon. He recently put out an update video about that. He is still far more dealing with the topic of his mental health, and I just want to put out, you know, some positive vibes and send him his way when best I can. It's actually surprisingly normal inside. It's almost like there's a house in this tree, a sort of tree house, if you would. You're leaving? I did as I was asked, so... Couldn't you at least tell me why you brought me here? I don't know. Lady told me. Yeah, I don't know. She asked me to do it, so I did.
Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I took so long. No worries. Feel free to catch your breath. So, what do you think of this place? It has a strange vibe, to be honest, but not in a bad way. The idea of a house inside of a tree is definitely unique. Certainly not something that there are full-blown terms for. Oh, I'm so glad to hear it. You're gonna be living here from now on, so I hope you'd enjoy it. Yeah, since I'm gonna be living at the...
Huh?
Come again? Back up. I clearly missed something crucial there.
Oh dear.
Didn't I tell you? As of today, Ian, this is your house. That's news to me. I don't recall asking to be put up either. But you don't remember anything about yourself, right? And you don't have anywhere else to go. And this entire, community is incredibly open and inviting to people we know literally nothing about who showed up out of the blue at the same time that a monster that was let into our village disappeared. You know what? checks out. Ian, even without your memories, you found your way here. There has to be... You are strongly believing in the power of fate, ma'am. You think? I do. Of course, it could be something as mundane as you following the aroma of nice flowers here. I know I would. And you're sure it's okay that I stay? Yes, we'd love to have you. You're doing a whole lot of speaking for everybody else. The lady with the red hair behind you is already bringing a lot of questions about this. I already got permission from Grandpa and everything. He has that kind of authority? Also, Rich, see that you you already went and checked out that full video, I assume, and tweeted it back out as well. Not gonna lie, don't blame you one bit. It is absolutely worth. You know, as much as I'd love to say, nobody leave my channel and go watch other things, I put it out there as, no, this thing is great, go look at it. So, absolutely. And, hopefully more people get to see it. Something like that deserves to be in front of more eyes. Also, not sure if you're aware, there's a sequel fan series for Ed, Edd n Eddy currently being worked on called Peach Creek. Rich, I think you have brought this up to me before, which is the only reason I know about it, because I guarantee you nobody else in my life would have made this aware to me. So it had to have been you. I didn't know episode 1 was released recently, and my thing about this is I approve of fan projects, and I love checking them out. Fan animation is oftentimes where a lot of passion and heart can be felt, where, unfortunately, modern mainstream media seems to lose itself. However, I also would emphasize anytime I'm watching a fan anything, I always have in my head, when I watch it at least, that necessary degree of separation, that a lot of what made the original great very likely will also be not present in any fan projects, but as I said, you'll also find a lot more passion and joy and fun around something than what you'll get with a media corporation trying to resurrect a dead franchise. So, with that said, I'm hoping to remember that you mentioned this, because I'm going to want to go check it out. Technically, I looked on my phone. Oh boy. Ooh. YouTube, you're making things hard to read. Thank you. Technically, I looked at my phone and had the stream open on my Chromebook. Look, my point is any stopping of anything and going to check that out, I approve of. My grandfather is the mayor of this town. He gave the okay, so go ahead and settle in like you own the place. The man saw an injured monster come into the house and was just like, "Lady, what are you doing? Kill that thing now." Meanwhile, a strange human shows up that nobody knows anything about. It's like, oh yeah, give him the big house inside the giant tree. I almost feel like the old man is a little, speciesist. Again, as someone who has come to know the animals and monsters of the Rune Factory franchise in a positive light, I kind of feel a little jaded about that. Okay then, thanks a million. Oh, I'm Shara, by the way, and this is Raven. Welcome to Sharon's. Is that where your name is? Are we getting some? You know what? Never mind. We're happy to have you. Yeah, what she said. Thank you for letting me stay. Okay, it's. I'm sorry. What? It's pretty Spartan at the moment. So you see the holes to the right and left of the screen here? Feel free to kick someone into there as necessary until it feels comfortably Spartan or less Spartan. We'll leave it up to you as to when the line is drawn. But let me give you a quick rundown on how this house's features work. Follow me, please. Okay, we got the chest. This is your storage box. You can store all sorts of items inside. Weapons, armor, things that'll help you burn down the village, collectibles, farm tools, vials of incurable diseases, healing bottles, brushes, shears, magnifying glasses, high explosives. You know, whatever you want to put in your storage box. When the arrow above the storage box turns red, press A to open its associated menu. Keep your heart light and your bag lighter, I always say. Nothing worse than finding something nice and not having room in your bag to take it home. So, for the sorts of items you don't need on hand all the time, I recommend you keep those in your storage box instead. Alright, and again, pardon me, I'm gonna go deal with this. I apologize that I keep muting that, but all of a sudden I'm feeling my allergies attack me with incredible fever. Fervor. Word. And did you get all that? Feeling pretty confident I got that, thank you. Great, let's move on then. This is a refrigerator. This is where you store food and ingredients that... I get it. We're gonna have more conversations like that, right? Boom. Just like before, when the arrow above the fridge turns red, press A, get the menu. Dunzo dunzo. Now, are you interested in cooking at all, Ian? Absolutely! Someone get me some utensils here. Somebody's raring to go. If you ever need a taste tester, just let me know. Anyways, you have nothing to cook with, so suck it, everything is raw. Anyways, I asked because if you'd like, you can add a kitchen to the house. Yeah, there you go. Everything's gonna be eaten raw. Suck it, you got no options. But having a kitchen gives you a way to prepare cooked dishes. If that sounds up your alley, you can talk to the town chef about acquiring a kitchen, as well as whatever kitchen utensils you might need. Feel free to ask whenever you have the time. Now, on to the next. This is your calendar. You're not going to look at this more than twice in the entire playthrough, but when you do, you're going to be glad it's here. There you go. Friends' birthdays. I suppose the birthdays are important to figure out. Although, if you're playing this game to its peak optimal efficiency in the later area, you're more so giving gifts to the people you're more interested in anyway, on just about every day, so birthdays start to become irrelevant. And Ravens is spring 29. There, now you have at least two. Looking forward to my present. Looking forward to your present already. Moving along, this one's really important. Listen carefully, okay? This is where you save and where you put your head down to rest at night. Resting is important. This is your journal. You can record your daily events in here. Each minute of every day is precious, you know? If you don't write your exploits down with excruciating, mind-numbing detail, you could wind up an amnesiac all over again. Got it. This, as you can tell, is your bed. After a good night's sleep snuggled under these covers, you'll wake up completely refreshed. That reminds me, you should sleep now! Oh, I know. To make sure you don't forget how you met us, how about you go and write today's events in your journal right now? Okay, so not sleep right now, journal now. Do it. She pulls out a shotgun, racks it right in front of me, just points it at me. Go on, write that shit in the journal. Did you get everything? Cross your T's, dot your I's? Well, that concludes my explanation of this house's features. Jorg Sprav entering the chat. This This is a treehouse. Let me show you its features. I can't even try to pretend to do an accent. Love that man though. Now, let's head downstairs. What's down there? Well, I told you, the bodies that get kicked off of here to make it a Spartan place, right? Telling you now would spoil the surprise. That's not a little bit concerning. You can use this ladder to go downstairs. Go ahead, I'll meet you down there. You are fast. Wow, get a load of these fields, they're huge. And so much colored grass. All of them are important ingredients. Yep, they're the only fields in the whole town. See, crops will only grow here, underneath the branches of the Sharon's tree. That's unusual. They're a little unkempt. You'll have to clear them before you can use them. Consider that your move-in fee. That's right. In order to get this house, you have to become the farmer for everyone. That's a lot of land. It's easier said than done. Yep, but it's your job now. Chop, chop, get to it. Here, take these. We'll call it a housewarming gift. You received a cheap hoe. No, I received 2. Oh, God, I feel bad about that one. Oh, God. And a cheap water pot.
Thank you.
I appreciate
Wonderful.
it. There, now you're all set. Since we're here, do you want to try tilling the fields? I mean, could. Ah! A monster! Both of you, get back. I'ma slap you with my cheap hoe! It's clearly hostile. There's no avoiding a tussle, I'm afraid. Do either of you have maybe a weapon? You already have one. You can use... I was joking! You can use your hoe as a weapon. Press B to swing it. With that, you can send Mr. Orc back to the Forest of Beginnings. Okay. Oh, I can really, I can wail into it with a combo.
You okay?
You weren't hurt at all, are you? I totally didn't just take a orc club to the face.
Yeah.
No, I'm fine. I know the monster swung first, but I still feel bad that we had to... for what we did to the poor thing. Shara, I hear you out, I get ya, but this is why you don't go around abusing animals, and when monsters attack, you defend yourself. The right to self-defense, very important. Now, stop having me fight things with a cheap hoe and give me my Glock. Yeah, we had to defend ourselves, but it didn't feel good. By the way, what's that Forest of Beginnings place you mentioned? I've only read about it in books, so I'm not exactly an expert on the subject. But it's supposedly a different world where only monsters live. It's the lie that we tell everyone to make ourselves feel better about grotesquely murdering small creatures anytime they even think of stepping out of line. And defeating monsters sends them back there? The farm tools and weapons we use all have a spell called Tamataya. Did I say that right? I guess I did. Tamataya. Cast on them. The spell makes sure they don't actually harm the target, and instead just sends it back to the Forest of Beginnings. Or at least that's what my grandpa tells me. Gotcha. And we're just gonna throw more in here. More monsters. 2 of them. I'm feeling like you're not telling me the truth about this whole Tamataya Forest of Beginnings thing, because these motherfuckers showed up and were just like, yo, you just killed our friend. Time to jump the fool. Little help, please? Here, take one of these. Oh, thank God. Okay, a short sword, a long sword, a spear, a hammer, an axe, a step. Dual blades. I like dual blades. I think the long sword is going to be the two-handed sword where I don't get a shield. I like running around with a shield, so I think the short sword's what I want, although the staff's also pretty good. Dual blades are decent for constant DPS and keeping the pressure on. We're little tiny baby hands with hurt emotions, so we need something that'll let us run a shield. I'll take the short sword. It looks simple enough to use. We'll try them all out eventually and figure out which one has a combat combo that I like. Oh, I do have to dodge. Although it's pretty weak dodge, but any dodge is better than no dodge. Whew, that fight really took it out of me. Thank God I don't have to fight things with a hoe or a watering can anymore. So, what's your name? I'm Ian.
Thank you.
Thanks for the weapon. And, who are you? Gaius? I guess it's close to Gaius. I'm gonna go with Gaius. You've got good form. Thank you? Thank Raven, not me. She's the one who told me monsters showed up.
Thanks.
Really? Thank you, Raven. Bye. Did I offend her somehow? Nah, she's just like that. Don't let it bother you. It seems to come with the name Raven. Like everyone's just got to be emotionally distant. Anyway, I'd better get back to work. I run a weapons shop just down the way from here. Drop by and see me sometime. And with that, I'm off. Later.
Thank you.
Thank you again for your help. Are you okay?
No problem.
Yeah, I'd say I'm mostly fine. Glad to hear it. Still, for so many monsters to show up here, let alone start attacking people, is that unusual? Very. The monsters around here are generally passive and gentle. I've heard rumors of violent monsters running rampant recently, though. Maybe these were affected somehow. By the way, you're pretty good at fighting, Ian. You think so? I do. You surprised me, and probably those monsters too, honestly. They looked formidable. That counted as formidable? Nah, well, we got this. Really? Still, that was impressive. And I talk shit. Time to get hit. More monsters. They must have heard you brushing them off. How is this my fault? Ask them, not me. They're clearly upset. I bet they're stronger than the earlier ones, too. Be careful. Alright. Y'all can line up for the ass whooping. There we go. Problem solved. Oh, wait. Oh, hold up. There we go. Problem solved. Oh. I didn't realize. Oh, wait. Okay. If this seems too challenging, you can change the difficulty level to normal in the Hollow Trophy Room. Oh. Oh, they're gonna make me feel bad about setting it to normal, aren't they? Battle difficulty level can be changed at any time in the trophy room in your house. To get to the trophy room, go down the ladder on the right side of your house. Okay.
So tired.
Well, alright, you know what? After kicking that much ass, feeling a little tired. That's all of them, right? It had better be. I don't know if I could handle another group popping out of the woodwork. Anyway, let's get back on track. First, I'll start by sharing a fraction of my extensive farming know-how. You can tell how knowledgeable I am by how I let the farm go completely to shit. I'm sure you're dying to hear this. Yeah, we'll go through it. We'll give a rundown. Well then, first let's start by having you tidy your fields. Yes, this looks like a good enough spot. Yeah! Let me show you my farming knowledge by walking into your field and manifesting an entire 3x3 cube of weeds. Ian, you tidy up the area that I just weeded up. You can pick up the weeds. Got it? Yeah. Hold A and it makes it a lot easier. You're pretty good at this. Next, I'll ask you to try equipping a cheap hoe. Press L to open your pocket. You can then press down on the L to switch between items. Once the cursor is on the cheap hoe, press B. Alright, what was the menu item here? Oh, and then we got a shipping bin. Alright. So that goes in there. Is it L? Alright, hold on. Gotta go select my cheap hoe. You look rather dashing like that, I must say. Once you've equipped the hoe, there's only one thing to do. Till the fields. Tilling is easy. Just face the spot and press. Yep. Already been through this. So let me just. No. Shara, I'm trying to equip my cheap hoe, but it's just not working. And there we go. My, you could put a bona fide farming professional to shame with those moves. Yeah, I'll be honest, being able to till an entire plot of land for one full bag of seeds, assuming that this is the way it goes, that fast is kind of stupidly impressive, as someone who does his own gardening. Once the field is tilled, the next step is planting seeds. Here. Alright, some little toy herbs. Now open your pocket by pressing L, just like you did when you equipped the hoe, and move the cursor to the toy herb seeds and press B. Fair enough. Oh. Yeah. Gotta put it on the item. No flowers are going to bloom if the seeds just sit in your hands. You have to plant them, obviously. Do the same thing you did with the hoe before. Face the plot you want to plant and then press B. For today, how about planting those seeds in the field that you just tilled? Not any other ones. Don't get creative. Just do what I told you. Alright, this one I can't do slowly, so... And even rapid firing seems to not be particularly great. So, gotta hold it, position myself, throw the seeds down. I was trying to see if there was a faster way to get it about, but apparently not. Excellent. Now they're all nestled nice and cozy in the earth. Just like that. Or just like they like it. One section of the field can hold up to 4 seeds. You did that awfully neatly, Ian. Oh, I see. 4. Got it. Okay, now that the seeds are planted, we have to water them. I'm sure you've gotten the hang of it by now, but let's go ahead and equip the watering pot. Alright. There we go. Bravo! You equipped the cheap watering pot. Now, in the upper left part of the screen, did you notice the empty water pot icon there? Nobody else can see it. It's a unique to you thing. Good. You can fill it with water from the sources like the one on the... like this one right here. Alright. Awesome. 2 watering. That's very important. In a lot of games like this, you get the one watering source and you have to figure out how you're going to maximize your field time to your watering time, because until you get later on where you get a big watering pot, that kind of starts to suck. While you have the water pot equipped, face the water, press B, get water, water plants. Thank you. Perfect. Did you see how the water pot and the icon turned blue? I don't think it did yet, but it will once you go away. With that, you're all set to quench your seed's thirst. Let's go ahead and put what you just learned into practice. Alright, let's see if this could also be sped up at all. Alright, kinda can. While I'm doing that, if I slam down the B button a bunch, I can walk around and water things all the same. But since we can't afford to wait around for 2 days, I'll use these full-grown toy herbs I've prepared ahead of time. There are 3 toy herbs and 6. I just knew you were gonna come today, and I had all of this prepared ahead of time. And don't tell me you're disappointed that it isn't 9 toy herbs. I know I'm practically a saint, but even I can't be that soft on you. Still, withered grass does have its uses. To find out what it is, come and read this bulletin board, and I'll tell you what they're for. So let's go ahead and harvest the toy herbs. Alright, can do. I remember that from past games.
Oh.
Perfect. I'm not just wise when it comes to farming, I'm wise enough to know how to know a good student when I see one. Lastly, I'll impart unto you everything I know about lumber foraging. Here, take this wood, not an axe, we're not going to cover that yet. Normally you have to use an axe on branches or stumps to get lumber, but today's a special case. Once you pick up the lumber, go ahead and put it in the lumber storage, which is right over here. Go on, Ian, it's time to collect some lumber. Alright, put that away, grab that, put that in there. Is all the lumber in storage? I assume so. Perfect. And that, my dear Ian, concludes my lessons in all things farming. All in all, I'd say you did a bang-up job. As a reward for your efforts, I'd like to gift you with a little bit of pocket money and some seeds. Alright, let's get a little bit more seeds in the ground, because I don't like having things growing off-cycle if I can avoid it. At least when they're the same items. If you want to see what kind of seeds those are, check your details, the camp menu, blah 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 blah. Got it? Oh, speaking of, I almost forgot something myself. Such as, teaching you about RP, of course. You mentioned RP and you're blushing. Are you telling me that there's something you're a little into? One of the most important resources for any aspiring farmer. Oh! Are we still talking roleplay or, like, the field? Because I'm pretty good at plowing fields, just putting that out there. Put that in multiple definitions, if you will. See, in the upper left corner on your screen, you'll find 2 bars, your HP and your RP. Oh. They're right about here. Okay, well, yeah, you can't see them right now. I'm busy talking. We're having a cutscene. Do you not know how video games work? God, you're an idiot. They'll be visible. They'll be visible again once I'm done talking. Just be patient. Uh-huh. When you use tools like the hoe or water pot, they'll first deplete your RP. That stands for Rune Points. It's the energy of the earth that resides in your body. If you run out of RP and still try to use your tools, it'll start depleting your HP, your hit points. And your hit points show how much health you have. If your HP ever goes down to 0, you'll pass out. Oh, not die? I like that. It's a lot more generous. Thank you. Working hard is all well and good, but taking a break is important too. You've only got one body, so take care of it. I will. Yep, thank you. And now for the moment of truth. It's time for you to give this field a name. Are you sure I should be the one to do it? Of course, as of today, this is your home turf after all. Get it? Turf? Right. Well, her name was Shara, right? I could name the field after her and continue my jokes about plowing the field at every opportunity. I'm incredibly tempted. But that is in bad faith. Let's see here. I'm gonna go with Tulip, Kind of feeling a little tulipy right now. I'm plowing Shara. Richard, you... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Point is, I'm going with it, Richard. You've made it official. Shara Farm. Shara Farm. Did I choose something offensive? And anyway, she's well aware. That is some self-aware bullshit right there, and I love it. Shara Farm. Shara Farm. You really just want to sow your seeds into my field, don't you, Ian? Look, I have not yet met all of the options. I'm just going to say that currently I am a flowing, wandering bachelor of sorts. God, it's setting me up. And now that that's settled, Ian, could you stop by my house later on? There are other things I need to teach you, but I have to get ready for my shift at the shop. Gotcha. I'll drop by later. Where's the house again? If you go down from here, you'll find a street with 3 shops on it. The middle one is the florist's. That's where I live. There are flowers decorating the door, so it should be pretty obvious. Did I accidentally choose something offensive? I mean, if she's into you, it might not be offensive. Look, Richard, I'm curious what else could you take away from the, like, almost scary level of trust and welcoming that you're getting right off the bat? Other things I need to teach you. I need an adult. I am the adult! Hey, I'm not being too nosy, am I? No, what? No. Of course not. Good, I'd better be going then. Thank you for all your help. See you later. So, she mentioned something about teaching me about the value of withered grass, so let's take a look at that. Okay, yeah, I literally don't care. It's probably something to do with synthesis, or I don't know if they're going to have it, but you can use it as fertilizer in some of the other ones, so could have some involvement there. Also, could give me some pink turnip seeds. Alright, let's get some of this out of here. The thing is really picking up the whole field doesn't take that long. It's dealing with the wood and the rocks that becomes the hard part. The things that you need proper tools for dealing with.
All right.
Alright, we're about there. And again, knowing what I know about this game from other iterations of it, this colored grass is something I'm gonna hold on to. I don't want to sell because it can be harder to find in the wild in the volume that you're gonna need. And my god, this amount of all of this stuff up front is very generous. However, it would be all too easy if you don't know much about this game to say, oh hey, it's probably got some value, let me sell it and get some cash up front. Nah, man. Resource gathering is a huge part of this game.
All right.
And any opportunity that it gives you being nice about resources, exploit the hell out of it, because later on you're gonna wish that you had been all along. And even if you are, you're probably still gonna come across a couple of moments where you're just like, man, I gotta put in a lot of grinding to get some stuff. Because that is just the nature of the beast. Also, these medicinal herbs are very valuable on their own. And if there's a doctor character, I don't know if there is or isn't, they usually like these as gifts. We just... Get out of here. We're just throwing more weeds down. Antidote grass, again, very important, dealing with poisons. The status ailments in this game, again, I don't know about this one in particular, but in this franchise, can be pretty devastating if you aren't bulky enough to deal with the consequences of them in the moment. Some of them are less problematic, but none of them are so lightly involved that they're just easy to ignore outright. I know for some games, poison is kind of more of a nuisance than something to really worry about.
There.
Not this game. I think one of the worst ones, in my opinion, is probably paralysis. If I recall, that's the one I'm thinking of, where it doesn't actually stop you in the moment at all. Very little is capable of stopping you in the moment. More so, it hinders your mobility. Get these out of here. Now, these sticks are going to be a little easier to find, but I'm going to set those there for now. And in here, how do I... Okay, do I maybe, do it this way? Alright, we're keeping the grass. Uh-oh. We can sell the toy herbs. We can sell the weeds. We're not keeping these. And the withered grass. I'm not going to worry about that. Get rid of all of these weeds. That's me, your local neighborhood weed dealer. All of that, the medicinal herb, the antidote grass, and all of the colored grasses, that's all staying. Let's grab our hoe. Forgot to equip it. There we go. And see if we can't get a few more seeds planted. We don't quite have the stamina to go big on this, so... Oh, you can! Oh, that makes it so much easier. Yeah, just plant it, please. I'm struggling enough. Alright, this one, however, does not let me hold it. So we gotta do all of that watering by hand. However, we've ranked up our skills quite a bit. We should have a lot more RP to make use of tomorrow. And that's a pretty good starting plot of land. What do we have on seeds? Not a full set of anything, so I'm going to sell these for some quick, easy money. And I'll get to select more of what I want later. In the meantime, let me come up here. Oh, is that not? Okay, Y and X to go up. That sort. There we go. No? Does it have to go in the fridge? I guess so. There we go. That's the shortcut. R1 for the shortcut to send things over. Honestly, that's a lot to fill the fridge with. But it is not enough that I feel like it's not necessary. Sup, Ian? I see you down on the farm like Bob Evans. Well, you missed it, man. Little do you know, in this game, we just met this girl, Shara, and she taught us how to plow Shara. That is a sentence that makes sense, and it is what it is. I'm just over here snacking on these nuts. Just letting that salty, nutty goodness fill my mouth. God, this is a train wreck, and I'm here for it. Alright, something about going to the... I assume this one with the flower is where we go to see the flowers. What time is it? Oh god, it's already 3 in the afternoon. What time is it in the real world? Oh god, it's already 3 in the afternoon! It's almost 4 in the afternoon. Jesus Christ, what happened?
We're closed.
Okay, Karina?
Huh? Karina!
You are? Karina. Yo, hold on. What's with the mommy energy? God, is that how I know I'm getting old? I run in here and it's like, oh, hey, Karina. And then Hazel shows up and I'm like, oh, hello, Hazel. Slacking off again, I see.
Honestly.
Was it too much to ask for you to keep an eye on the shop while I was
I
out?
was keeping an eye on it.
I was keeping an eye on it. Don't worry.
I just never... What?
That doesn't mean you can blow off potential customers. Honestly.
Some would say my frankness is my best feature.
We'll see about that, Karina. Sorry about her. It's just the way she is. By the way, you just moved into the big tree, didn't you? Sure did. You saved me a trip then. I was planning on heading over to explain how shipping works. Well, don't just stand there. Come on in. Thank you. You're up, Karina. Give him the rundown. Me?
What a pain.
Okay, I guess. But, I don't know if I can explain it well enough. Wouldn't it be better if you did it, Mom? Ha! Trying to foist your work onto me so you can goof off some more? I'm just looking out for our customers' best interests. Yeah, that's it. Is that so? Well, if you're that concerned, you can be his account manager. Make sure he gets whatever he needs whenever he needs it. With a smile, okay? I love the back and forth here. Just flip that right around on her. Seriously?
Don't think for an instant you can pull a fast one on me.
I'm gonna try to pay attention to when the voices pick up so that I can let them do the voice acting instead of myself. I've got some urgent business to take care of, so ask my daughter here for the details. Sure thing. And Karina, please wipe that annoyed look off your face and make sure you explain things to him. Got that?
Yeah.
Fine. Alright then, I'm off. Rigid, that Karina's kind of cute. You're not wrong, but also, I'm just gonna say, Hazel showed up and I kind of felt like she took the show. Well, I can't just ditch work and leave the store empty, so I guess I should start explaining. What did I do to deserve this? That would be great, thank you. Let's see. Just toss any items you harvest into the shipping bin and I'll come pick them up. The fewer the better. Makes my job easier. Most of the time I'll usually come by to collect at like, I don't know, 5, 6. At the end of the day, keep it up and you should be rolling in rolling in gold in no time. Well, in theory anyway. I'll come by to pick up whatever's in the box every day. Every day? Man. Well, I think that covers it. God, I'm exhausted. So there you go. Makes sense. I will say, I kind of like her outfit if nothing else, and I am a guy that has something for the white hair ladies in the old animus. Daughter, that's some anime logic for you. Hey, Rigid, I hope... Yeah, the differing hair color and physique and all of the everything. Anyways, yes, Rigid, as you showed in, you opened up with the nut comment, and it completely derailed me, so other than enjoying a oddly healthy, but also comically nutty snack, how are things going for you? Hope things are going well. Good. Then starting today, scratch that. I've still got to work here today, so my first pickup will be tomorrow. God, I already did way more than I planned anyway, so I deserve a break. Great. I'm looking forward to it. Okay then. God, I can't believe I got roped into more work. Well, thank you. We're gonna stop here last because I think that was where we were told to go. Hi, it's nice to meet you. Is this child growling at me like a dog? My name's Ian. I just moved into the village. I hope we can be friends. What? I thought I was making a joke!
Huh?
I'll bite you! You're that new person Shara told me about. That's right, and your name is... I said stay away!
Ouch!
What rabid beast child is this? I didn't think you were serious about biting. Careful! Parents are gonna have to put you down. Don't get cocky just because my sister's nice to you. You stay away from... And I just shoved my foot in my mouth. If you don't, you'll be sorry. You know what? I'm disappointed at the fact that you're not wrong. But apparently people around here get bitey. I'm gonna arm myself for my protection. Sadly, yes, Rich, I'm doing well. Unlike Dory, I don't speak very well. Wow, that's a lot of weapons. Welcome. Thank you? Were all these made here? Mostly. Amazing. Do you make them too?
You are here to buy something, right?
You are here to buy...
Huh?
Okay, that was her line, sorry.
This is a weapon shop, not a place for idle chit-chat.
I don't know how clearly you guys can hear that. It's very quiet, even on my end, so I hope it picks up at least slightly. But she's got a pretty soothing voice.
If you're not here to buy, then leave.
Sorry.
Alright, finally finished.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, I remember you. You here to buy something? I might be. Kinda need an axe. Hey, don't sweat it if you aren't. As long as I've got some iron to hammer at, I don't have care in the world. That man lives to smith, and I respect that. Stay a while. Take a load off if you like. Don't mind a little idle chit-chat. But she just...
What?
Something about... You know what? Never mind. Not important.
Yeah.
You're the guy that moved into Sharon's tree not long ago. Yeah, you know, what's his name? Oh, right, yeah. I'm Gaius. I know I mentioned this before, but while I may not look it, I'm the weaponsmith around here. I just make whatever weapons I want, though. My helper's the one who does all the selling and shop running stuff. Anyway, if you ever got a weapon on the brain and you want it made, come hit me up. I'll still make whatever I feel like at the time, though. Your opinions mean fuck all to me. It may or may not be what you asked for. Then what? He just offered to hear you out.
What?
You're, Miss Raven, was it? Raven is fine.
Huh?
Yeah, gotcha. I'm Ian, just moved into town. Pleased to meet you. We've already met. Yeah, good meeting you. Wait, but I need...
What?
I came here... Oh, wait, no, I didn't... No, my bad. Let me try that again. I'm here to shop. I need farming tools. Oh boy, we broke-ass bitches. Never mind. I will come by later when I have some funds to afford an axe to finish clearing the field.
Welcome.
Welcome. That game is full of cuties. Also, that Raven gal reminds me of Lynn from Under the Night in... Let me look who this is up. Under Night in Birth. Yo, hold up! Running around with a big-ass paddle sword. Kinda digging that. I don't know what this is, but I gotta say, kinda digging the design there. And I suppose kinda getting that vibe from certain tidbits, but for the most part, I'm seeing a little bit less of it, but I'm just kinda looking at... I don't know how true to form the images I'm looking at are, and I've scrolled too far. Google has betrayed me. There you are, Ian. I've been waiting for you. You live here in the flower shop, right? Please, give me anything else to talk about right now. I sure do. We sell flowers, seeds, of course, but we also stock some unusual seeds. Unusual?
Yeah.
That's right. To be more specific, why do you always speak in riddles to enough that make my brain go to the dirty place? We have already made more than enough jokes on the topic once in one stream, Shara. Oh god, it's the child that bit me!
Huh?
Monica.
How many times have I told you no horsing around in the shop? Shara, do something.
Monica, stop that, please.
Literally pulling the rabid child away. Not before I beat him up. God, that's funny. Lynn has the same type of voice and demeanor is mainly what I... Yeah, that's kind of what I was saying. I was looking at the, what I assumed to be official art at the time until I scrolled too far, and then it became very clear that it was not as my assumption led me to believe. But with the sword posing and the things, we haven't seen, we haven't seen Raven with a weapon yet, but, the ones of just her standing idle poses kind of gave that sort of character feel about it. Sorry about that.
My sister doesn't really do well with strangers.
Is it strangers or is it just me? That certainly does seem like a handful.
Unless you want to get chomped.
Shara, that is incredibly quiet. I doubt that even picked up. I'm sitting here playing this thing with like a surround sound system around me, and that barely sounded like a whisper. Chopped? Yeah, I'm well aware. Happened once, right outside your shop. Now, where were we? Oh, right. Plowing my field. Plowing the field. This is one of the unusual seeds I was talking about. They're formerly known as magic seeds. Just place one on the ground and it'll grow in an instant. A fully grown magic seed will follow you around while you're out adventuring. What? Different ones will have different effects. As you develop your farming skills, your faithful magic seed will become more... What is that mechanic? So it's like a pet plant? It's kind of cute. You think so? Then why don't you have this? Consider it a gift. Okay, so again, in Rune Factory 4, you can grow sword flowers. Or no, it was sword vegetables, and it was flower shields. In this one, we just get a sword magic seed. We get a pet sword. Holy shit, this suddenly just became way fucking better, though. Are you sure? Of course. There are lots of different types of magic seeds out there, but half of the fun is discovering them for yourself.
Lots of crops. Save up your gold, then come buy some more.
Got it, will do. Oh, that reminds me, did I already tell you how the message board works? You mentioned a board once, and I went and looked at it and said, nah, fuck this, so hopefully you're talking about a different board. Right, of course I didn't. That's the reason I called you here after all. Yeah, that was the reason. We didn't totally have a whole discussion about the other things you had to teach me. So where is this message board anyways? It's just outside, actually. Here, I'll show you. Let me leave my shop unattended. With a rabid child that bites strangers. This is the town message board. You can like see off on the side that someone goes walking in and they never walk out. That's on the level of growing a pig tree. That's awesome. Look, I was skeptical when they just said, "Oh, hey, it's a walking pet plant." But then the pet plant was called a sword, and I was like, "Yo, I get a pet sword. I don't fucking care if it's a plant. I'm down." Although I will be fair. I think there were other animals in Rune Factory 4 that were plant-based that you could get that were actually some of them were pretty cool. So certainly shouldn't speak too down against it. I'm still not sure if they'll let me have animal companions in this one. So yeah, this is the town board. What's written on it? I don't know, Ian. How about you fucking read? All you have to do is choose a request and go speak to the person who posted it. Also keep in mind that you can only take one request per day. So is that one request per day and then I can grab another even if I still have an active one? Or is that rule about active quests still valid as well? As you grow friendlier with everyone in town, they'll post more requests for you. Besides the regular requests, there are also two other types called simple requests and she grabs a whip off of the outer wall of her shop. Disciplinary requests. As the name suggests, simple requests are easy jobs, and disciplinary requests require something more. So make sure you're prepared before you accept them. The simple requests and disciplinary requests will change each day, so check back often and see what or who is available. The town 4chan. Yo, people walk up to this town and just post random shit posts. I'm gonna walk up to this board one day and it's gonna be like, hey, I need some medicinal herbs. I'm gonna go further down. We need some antidote grass. Go a little further down, and it's just gonna be like, Bush did 9/11. Something about bullshit. Burn everything down. And I'm gonna go a little further down. It's gonna be like, by the way, I could use some wool. Go a little further down. Hey, I'm out of milk. Can someone run some for me? Go a little bit further down, and it's gonna be Shara posting her nudes for everyone to see. I'm not sure if I'm okay with that yet or not. Yet to be seen. If you ever need a refresher, a summary of what I just told you is posted right next to it. Just don't forget it's there. Thank you so much. Anyway, about these discipline... To get you started off on the right foot, I posted a request of my own for you. Please, give it a look. Just make sure you accept it. Okay? So, not gonna talk about... Okay, you know what? Let's see what we got here. welcome to town. Please come see me so I can give you your first request. Well, whoa, yeah, let me just swing my sword wildly. And lots of Pepes. You're not wrong, Rigid. I really forgot to throw in all of the frog memes that will exist. Although I'm becoming aware of the fact that I don't think I've been on 4chan in... God, it could have been a fucking decade by now. I don't think I've been on there in a long-ass time. So, what's up? Ian, have you ever thought about being a little more fashionable? Questioning this? Well, for one, even something as simple as wearing perfume can make a... Are you telling me I stink? That's where I come in. I'll give you some. Come speak to me when I'm running the shop, and I'll put the perfume I feel like... You know that old joke about the girlfriend always wanting to put makeup and whatnot on the boyfriend? Not really a joke, totally a thing that happens, but I feel like we're skipping some steps and jumping right into that. So you're the one who gets to decide? Come on, don't you trust my taste? I didn't say that, but I am mildly terrified. Just let me know when you're ready to give it a whirl. Now then, let's take this from the top, shall we? Welcome. I'm here to chat. What is it you need me to do? Well, let's see. I know, how about you introduce yourself to the locals? That's a sensible idea. You did just move in after all. It's only proper that you let everyone know who you are. Oh, and don't forget to visit Daria, too. She's an artist who lives down past the general store Toads. God, I'm thinking all Pepe now. Towards the Pravira Forest. Daria, artist, forest. Got it. Once you've said hello to everyone, come back and let me know. Will do, and while I'm here, what is your perfume of the day? Well, look at you, Mr. Sense Savvy. Let's see, today's recommended fragrance is... Modern Mood. Doesn't smell that modern. Apparently, it was all the rage a long time ago. Grandpa can't get enough of it. Well, let's be real here. A lot of old-time scents that maintain through the years maintain because they're actually halfway decent. Excuse me. Oh, alright, so we ran into Karina again. Can I help you with something? My name's Ian. Cool, already met you. Don't do this. I want to go and find a place to nap. You won't hurt my feelings if you don't come too often, though. The general store is kind of important. I don't think it's a place I can avoid. Well, I won't stop you if you really think you need to buy something. I'm just saying, consider your options before stepping through the door. The less work I have to do, the better. Yeah. Gotcha. Alright, so heading back this way. Was this the artist? No, this is the witch's cauldron. Are you stirring that with a gun? It's a small child with a bazooka! Fucking down! At long last, a new patient... Hold on, take a step back. Is that a gun or a needle? We're gonna have a problem here. If we're gonna get very, what was that Yu-Gi-Oh monster? The injection fairy lily. If that's the path we're going, I'm out. I'm dusting my hands of this whole issue. So, what seems to be the problem? Headache? Backache? Somewhere unmentionable ache? Why is everyone immediately trying to get into my pants? And why can't I say yes?
Huh?
Ah, so your mystery affliction has left you incapable of coherent speech as well. Again, you're just pointing the gun at me. Not even the first time! Fear not, just one little jab and you'll be right as rain. No! No! Hard line! No! Don't worry, it'll only hurt for a second. Well, sometimes it hurts for quite a few seconds, but I've warned you. I'm trying to tell you I'm not sick.
That's enough, Marion.
I've never been on 4chan. My exposure through it is tangentially through Twitter. That is a terrible way to go about understanding 4chan. If I were to summarize 4chan, it would be the internet's embodiment of raw chaos. And I mean that in the idea that 4chan, at least way back in the day that when I would go visiting on it, is something that could, by being the embodiment of raw chaos, it was rarely ever something that was like unanimously good, but good things did come about because of 4chan related posts and people on there. A whole lot of bad came about too, but that is the nature of the beast when you're talking about something that is, again, as I would describe it, the embodiment of pure chaos. About choked on my Mountain Dew. Damn, Pepes! There's a whole, like, hilarious history surrounding the rise, fall, and continued refusal to fall farther and maintain the strength within of the Pepe meme. I'm sorry about her. She sometimes has difficulty listening to others. Don't try and stop me, Granny! He can be treated! I wouldn't exactly call your random application of mystery cures treatment. Besides, the patient in question has been trying to tell you he isn't sick this whole time. Is that true? Well... Good grief, you're supposed to be a witch, but here you are trying to apply unproven healing practices from foreign lands. You're just old-fashioned, Granny. There are some things that even the most powerful magic in the world can't fix. Even witches need to learn how to adapt to the times. Apply your technology, woman! You see this here? I don't know, needle gun? It wasn't created for nothing! Perhaps if you mastered the fundamentals first, we could discuss how to innovate on them. Don't you worry, Granny. One day, everyone will acknowledge my greatness as a healer. Now excuse me while I stab this random individual and inject him with a full body's volume worth of an unknown fluid. You, come be my test subject. It'll be a cinch getting people to trust my methods if I use you as proof that they work. Well, if you ever catch a cold, or get poisoned, or something, come here for treatment. Granny runs the place on the weekends, so try to limit all injuries and illnesses to the weekdays. For science! I didn't even say I'd think about it. I refuse that statement, game. Great, I'll be waiting. And again, she is not listening. Oh wait, hold on. Did I actually introduce myself though? Does it count? Oh, I've heard about you. You would be, Ian. It's nice to... That's right, Ian! As someone in the medical profession, I pride myself on never forgetting a patient's name. Nope, my memory's a steel trap. I don't recall telling you my name before, though. Right. Yes, I'll be seeing you at the apothecary in no time, Ian. You aren't listening, are you? And I'm Marion, an apprentice witch and doctor in training. If you ever feel the slightest bit unwell, come straight to me. No matter when. No matter where. No matter what. Help? Where's the old lady at? Is she not here? I suppose not. Alright, let's see if we can't find where she is. Do I have a map somewhere? Oh, I have it in the bottom. You know, that right there. Hello, it's nice to meet you. Oh, no, the pleasure is all mine. My lifelong acquaintance. We have another!
Huh?
Have we met somewhere before? Yes! My name is Sherman. And you? But I thought you said we've met somewhere before. I'm Ian. Ian, a splendiferous name as of today. We are enemies! We are? Indeed, I very much dread getting to know you better, Ian. What? What?
Disgusting.
You said gonna continue?
More.
Do you speak in opposites? Is that your thing?
Alright. Just give me a moment.
I'm sorry. Hello? Our 3-star chef's cooking is as terrible as ever.
Disgusting.
Obviously, this person speaks in opposites.
More.
Yes,
Here you are.
Please has outdone himself again.
Okay. Who is Evelyn, and why have I not seen more of her when I looked information up about this game? Oh. But please be more mindful of your portions, Father. That throws a wrench into things. And shall we go to the dining room? It is impolite to feast in any room of the manor. Or in just any room of the manor. Perhaps you're right.
More.
But first, another helping!
Alright.
Very well. Just a moment. Did you hear
Good
that?
night, Papa.
Hold! Did you hear that Elon Musk had another kid? You'll never guess what the loony named his new son. I've seen what he has named his sons or his children before. Go for it, Rigid. I suspect this is gonna be great. Still here, was washing some dishes for a bit because we're having dinner soon. Lasagna soup. That sounds pretty tasty. I am not expecting to have dinner for a couple of more hours. I've got to finish my stream and then I'll go look at what ingredients I have to work with. I should have a decent run of options though. I did some shopping fairly recently. No fucking way. I'm not gonna lie, Rigid. In all of the wrong ways, in every avenue of stupid that my brain goes down, I still read that and I'm like, but that's a fucking stupid dope name and I like it. No one should have that name, like, officially, but Techno Mechanicus is dumbfoundedly fun. Oh my god, that's wild though. Alright, and then we have Sophia here. Good night, Papa.
A terrible morning to you.
And a terrible morning to you, my despised daughter.
I hate you too, Papa.
I'm just...
Oh?
Are you heading out somewhere?
That's wrong.
No.
I find myself in good spirits today, so I'm going for a stroll.
What is with this family? I only ask that you don't be mindful of your surroundings and stay out of trouble. I won't.
Mean it.
I don't mean it.
Be off then.
What? Who are you people and why? My goodness, another conversation in that silly opposite speak. Honestly, where do these two get it from? Hi, it's very nice to meet you. My, and you are? The name, some other tree, I live there. Well, it sounds like it's been quite a whirlwind for you. That must have been taxing. I'm sorry. I love how the game knows fully, it is fully aware of the fact that you have an incredibly well-designed character here. And we'll leave it at that. And it's just like, yeah, this is the one you're gonna fumble to introduce yourself to. It wasn't all that bad, fortunately. I ought to introduce myself, aren't I? I'm Evelyn. It's a pleasure.
Oh, goodness.
You may have come across this already, but my family members tend to say the opposite of what they truly mean. I imagine that's a lot to deal with. It is, actually. It is. But they're truly kind people, though. I hope you'll give them the benefit of the doubt. Well, at least knowing that going in helps a lot, but I wish I knew that sooner. Even though the friendlier you become, the more they may insult you. How so? I like that her jacket almost matches her skin, making her appear almost naked. I am a sucker for that purpley pink thematic in the overall design. You, yes, you there. Think you have what it takes to challenge the great Colette? Me, challenge to what? An eating contest, of course. An eating contest? I can read you like an open book. I know you think I'm too puny for something like that. Yeah? Well, try living in a body that refuses to grow no matter how much I eat. Sorry? Yes, didn't your mother ever teach you to respect your elders? I'm the older one here, you know, just for your information. How do you know you're older than me? This world has elves. I might be part elf. All of a sudden, my age becomes fuck all whatever I want it to be. Judging a book by its cover again, are we? I'm caught. Wow, pot meat kettle. If you ask me, I think it's pretty obvious that you're the younger of the two of us. In what world is that obvious? Come to think of it, I haven't seen you around here before. Are you a traveler? No, I just moved into the tree. My name's Ian. Huh, I gotcha. Well, I'm Colette. You can usually find me working the restaurant here, so drop on by if you ever need a bite to eat. It would be my honor, madame. Calm down, tip your fedora or something, dude. Oh, and just because I'm the older one, doesn't mean you have to act all polite and formal around me. Just give me a holler if you need anything. Alright, I'll do just that. What is with these people? Excuse me, hi? Dude has got some packs, holy shit. He is rocking more cleavage than anybody else in this fucking game. Oh, hey, you're the new guy, yeah? Ah, crap, what was your name again? Ian. Oh, yeah, that. I'm Carlos. Me and my baby sister run a fishing resort by the lake. Oh, wow, a fishing resort? That's actually pretty cool. Oh, yeah. You think so? Hell yeah, man of good taste. The two of us will get along like two pearls in a clamshell. You think so? Have you had the chance to say hi to my sister yet? Since you're new here, introductions should be the first order of business, yeah? Just keep in mind that my baby sister is very, very dear to me, so you best be sure to respect her. We clear, brother? Yeah, loud and clear. Great. Glad to have you here in Sharon's. Alright, where is the lake and where am the eye? Alright, big old fancy tree, nothing all that fancy up here. Colette has that body and is that old. Hooray! You and my friend, I don't think I've ever said his name out loud, so we're just gonna go with M. So you and my friend M. Same vibe. Whoa, Jesus Christ! Get me out of that menu.
What?
All right, already spoke with Raven. Don't need to go into the diner. Hello, hi there, and you are? Oh, I'm Ian. Just moved into the big tree. It's a pleasure meeting you. Come on, you can't be that much older than me. No need to be so polite. I'm Rusk, by the way. Thanks, Rusk. Nice meeting you. That's more like it. Nice to meet you too. You can usually find me at the restaurant, so feel free to drop by sometime. Sure thing. Sounds like fun. Where am I on the menu? Okay, I see me. I see me moving. Have I? No, I haven't talked to you specifically. Let me. Welcome.
You here for a bath? Or perhaps a soak?
Is there a difference, Pia?
Good news, because we have both. Right this way.
Huh?
Pia.
Thank you, Sakuya! Leave him alone. Can't you see he's uncomfortable? A little bit?
Sorry about her.
Now then, right this way. Wait, hold on. Wait, no, wait! No! No fair, Sakuya. I saw him first. He's my customer. I don't know what you're talking about. He's clearly here for a night at our inn.
Really?
Oh, come on, Pia. Don't cry. Oh, I know. How about this? He can stay at the inn. Then later, he can go have a dip at the baths.
Have a deal?
Do we have a deal? Yep, that's perfect. Great. Then without further ado, help. Don't I get a say in this?
That's enough, you two.
God damn! What is with the older ladies in this game? Can't you see you're bothering the customer? I'm grateful that you're both so passionate about your work, but remember, the customer's comfort always comes first. Sorry.
Are you serious?
Oh, come on. A little aggressive sales tactics never hurt anyone. Sakuya. Never mind. I said nothing.
My apologies for the trouble.
Holy damn. Why is this game just being like, yo, but the mommy energy is through the roof? Allow me to formally welcome you to the Miyako Inn. We pride ourselves on our gourmet food and decadent outdoor
Please
baths.
don't hesitate to use any of our fine facilities.
The baths are open from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Don't you forget it. I repeat, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. My daughter here also deals in some rather odd goods. I recommend you have a look at her wares from time. Is Shino just like, by the way, this is where we have the drug dealer? Just what do you mean by odd? I sell perfectly normal materials I pick up on my travels. My stock changes every day, so come have a look-see whenever the mood strikes you. I'll be sure to do just that. Well,
Oh,
my, would you happen to be Ian? Yeah, that's me. My name is Shino. It's a pleasure to meet you. Nice to meet you as well. How did you know my name already? I happened to hear we had a new arrival. Word travels fast in a small community like ours. Well, I guess that makes sense. As the humble proprietress of the town inn, I kindly request you pay us a visit if you ever find yourself in need of rest and relaxation. I'll be sure to take you up on that. Well, we'll be ready to welcome you with open arms. Anyways, Hi there. What can I do for you? Oh, you're the new guy who moved into the tree. Yeah, that would be me. Thought so. The name's Sakuya. Pleasure to meet you. I'm Ian. Nice to meet you too. Still, I can't believe the nerve of that Shara. By what do you mean? She should have brought you to my shop instead of that hollowed out tree. That's a first impression I'll never get to make again. So much for starting you off as a customer. Sorry about that. Looks like I'll need you to call in a favor from me for. Holy cow. I'll need you to call in a favor from her on my behalf. What kind of favor? Tell her to come to my shop and we'll call it even. Well, that shouldn't be a problem. I'll be waiting. See you around then. Oh, are you the newcomer I've been hearing about? Yeah, that's me. I'm Pia, the head honcho of the Paradise Bathhouse. It's weird though, right? I'm not a mob boss or anything, so why is that my title? I don't think that's... Well, whatever. Words are silly. It's time for you to hop into the bath. I'm okay. How can you say that? Baths feel amazing. You feel all refreshed and junk. And junk. Something about the way she speaks. Now I'm on board. You sure? Are you really, really, really sure? For now I am. Okay, then that just means you're planning on hopping in later. Got it. I'll look forward to seeing you around then. What was your name again? I never quite got there. Ian. Nice to meet you. Gotcha. Into the noggin it goes. Looking forward to getting to know you, Ian. Same here. Alright, let's see who else we have to go meet. We have, our surfer bro friend's, sister? Oh, God, it's getting dark fast. Alright, wait, hold on, you're the artist we were told to find. Nice to meet you. Yeah? Is there something on my face? It's more that your face is actually very charming. I know. Why don't you sit and model for me? God, finally someone gets it! So you like to draw, I'm guessing? Like to draw, he says. Please! Would you not liken me to a mere painter? I'm nothing of the sort. Painting is just the start of my repertoire. I sculpt, I carve, I embroider, and more. I, Daria, create all forms of art, thereby making the world a more colorful place. With the power of rainbows! I'm not against it. You must be a really well-rounded artist. That's impressive. Clearly you have an eye for beauty. Never mind modeling, perhaps I'll promote you all the way up to sidekick. Is that a upward promotion or like just straight horizontal? By the way, what's your name? Oh, right, Ian. Nice to meet you, Ian. I'm Daria. My atelier is near the entrance of the forest if you'd ever like to gaze upon my wondrous works. Sidekick, feel free to come by anytime. Sounds... Wait. What did I agree to? And where am I finding the other person I need to speak to?
How's this?
Do I go in?
Brother, the time has come for me to take my leave.
What?
My darling sister, must you depart so soon? I cannot bear to see you go.
Huh? It pains me too, brother. But I can delay no longer. The hour is at hand. The fish shall wait.
So Carmen's a thespian? I think I used that word right.
Then promise me this, beloved sister. Promise me that you'll come back alive.
Man.
Oh, my dear brother.
Huh?
Yeah, so a thespian is an actor. I did get that word right. Is Pia part dragon? Yet to be determined. There's clearly something about her character design that is off, but she does give a lot of the flowing dragon design vibes that you get from Rune Factory 4 from the Divine Dragon. I can't think of her name. No! I feel ashamed about that. Hey, a customer.
Hey,
Oh, heck yeah! Welcome to Carlo's Resort. This is your first time here? Yeah?
Hey.
This is a fishing spot where you can catch fish that we've raised up special. For a fee, of course. You said it. I wanted to put a spin on the classic angling experience to get people hooked on fishing.
Nice one.
So I have
Carl.
genetically modified fish. Isn't that cool? I mean, honestly, kinda, yeah. It's not free, but the best things in life never are, am I right? And there's nothing better than a relaxing day of
like I always
fishing.
say, if you want to earn some extra spending money, fishing's a great opportunity.
Alright, you know what? That was terrible, but the verbal delivery really helped.
Oh, yeah.
And there it is. Another one of my brother's famous jokes. Smart, funny, he's got it all.
During regular hours, you'll always find me or my sister here manning the shop. So drop by whenever you like.
Counting on ya.
Not gonna lie, I'm not so much feeling the hat myself personally, but kind of liking her look. Very sailor-esque.
Hey.
Hey, do you like fishing? Fishing? Yeah, fishing. If I had to say, I guess I like it. No, hold on. I actually really do like fishing. I'm terrible at it, but as a guy who literally just likes spending stupid amounts of hours near the water, fishing is a great excuse to go do that. Then you've got taste, mister.
Man.
There's just nothing else like it, is there? The dance of the bobber on the waves, the arc of the pole as you and the fish do battle, then the sparkle of the water splash as the fish breaches the surface. Sorry. I can get kinda carried away about fishing. I take it you're a fan, then? You could say that. Boy, is my face red. Anyways, I'm Carmen. You?
Counting on ya.
Ian? Ian, huh? Pleased to meet you. I live at the fishing resort by the lake. If you're ever looking for a fishing partner, let me know. Moxie from Hell of a Boss, but female and not a demon, so yeah, thespian. I keep putting a B there. It's a P. Thespian.
Evening.
But yeah, when I went to type it up, it's what showed up. So I was like, okay, that is what I thought I was saying. It's just apparently I have mispronunciation, brain rot.
Good evening.
I'm sure no one who has stuck around long enough is unaware of the fact that I suffer from severe brainal bleeding of all things logic. It's totally the season for lamp squid. Good fish, good food, happy baby sister. What more could I possibly ask for? Now if I could just find a sweet somebody to be by my side. Never mind, it's nothing. I forget I said anything. Did you just... You know what? I'm gonna take it as a compliment. And, it's probably getting to be... Is she still up? Or is she, like, out cold for the night?
Oh, good evening.
Not quite. I think we've talked to everybody. Remember, don't just go to everyone's house and call it good. Make sure you get up to each person and introduce yourself. I guess I haven't introduced myself to everyone. We will finish that task tomorrow then. Oh, I didn't talk to Wells yet. You must be the whippersnapper Shara took in. Yes, sir, my name is Ian. I'm Wells. I'm the mayor of this town. If you need anything, come ask me. Thank you, I will. And we already talked to her, so I'm going to give it one last shot and see if Wells is the one we were missing.
Oh dear.
Alright, apparently not. So I will finish my introductions tomorrow. I'm not sure if we've seen everyone yet, and who the hell is out this late?
Evening.
Why are you out this late, Colette? With that said, we did do our gardening already, so let's save. Make an entry in that diary. And grab a nap.
Let's tidy up.
Alright, first things first. Gotta go tend to the garden. Oh god, why are things rotting already? I can't be this bad at my job. Hold on. I am apparently this bad at my job. There we go. Wow, not even enough water to do one full cup. You know what? I'll just do it that way. Screw it. Yeah, it seems like it's not enough to... Nope, it does. I just am missing that area, I guess. My arc isn't quite on point. Don't worry, I have blonde moments too. Probably not as many as you, since I'm brown hair. Actually, what would you call a man with brown hair? There is a term. Is it brunette I'm thinking of, or is that? Yeah, brunette is a person with brown hair. So again, my brain knew that was going somewhere. Again, I can't commit to the validity of my statements because, you know, known and well-renowned fool. Oh, I almost didn't notice you. Good morning. Good morning, Ian. Are you familiar with fake layering? In what way? I like to think it refers to fluttery, flowy clothing, like a fairy's wing, or maybe it's just attire that looks layered even though it isn't. What do you think it is? So you don't know what the term means, and I'm not gonna lie, the blushing kinda... Anyways.
Morning.
We
Morning.
had a
Morning.
proper introduction, right? Yeah, we did. Okay, don't need any more from that. And who just walked in? We did not have an introduction. Yes, it's been far too long. As in, yes, we have never met before. Wait, what's your name? Oh, I'm Ian. I'll be living in the Sharon's tree from now on, so I'd love for us to get to know each other. God, that sounds awful. Huh? I'm Sophia. It's a pleasure. The pleasure's all yours?
I'm very busy.
You wouldn't think it, but I'm actually rather busy. Please feel free to come by for a visit and chat anytime. Wait, but that's... I won't be waiting to see you. Do stay far away. I agree. I don't know how to... words and things. Brunette is for a woman, I thought, because et is a feminine suffix. So, but I'm not entirely sure because that is applied in the English literature. The male and feminine suffix rules, from what I understand, in English aren't as strictly rigid as with other languages. I could be fully wrong about that, but I'm gonna look that up now. So yeah, it's the definition is a person with brown hair, typically used for a woman. So I'd imagine that still applies. Oh, so here's the funny thing. Brunette is the masculine form of brunette, but let me spell it for you. It's literally the same exact word. Spelled differently. I guess my English is too rigid. I guess that's why I'm Rigid Rat. I imagine the rigidity is in reference to other life aspects as well. Oh, I feel self-shame. Much self-shame.
Good morning. Oh, dear.
Anyways, have I finished? I still have not talked with everybody. Who else am I missing? Old lady. That's right, I didn't find you yet. Excuse me. Yes, I've already heard. You're that lad who's moved into the tree, right? That would be me. I'm Marjorie. Many, many years ago, I made a name for myself as a witch. But these days, I'm a little more than an old crone. A pleasure to meet you, ma'am. I'm Ian. Oh, no. No need for formalities, dearie. I really am just a simple old lady now. Well, force of habit, I guess. I suppose I do still dabble in medicine, though. I leave most of the clinical duties to my granddaughter these days. A decision that sometimes I come to regret. Surely you'd rather be seen by a pretty young lass rather than some wrinkled... Look, if I'm getting, like, medical advice, not gonna lie, a wrinkled old woman who has lived to see years that I could only hope to achieve is exactly who I want to take health advice from. That said, when the pretty young thing is her... well, whatever the case, it's a pleasure to have you here, dearie. Do take care. Thank you, I'm glad to be here. Excuse me, do you have a second? Oh, you the new guy who moved into the tree? Yes, that's me, I'm Ian. Always great to have fresh blood around here. The name's Hazel. I run the general store here, and I'm the zookeeper for the laziest daughter in town. It's not easy working 2 jobs, but I manage. We've got plenty of seeds for your farm, so come visit me often. And don't forget, the best fertilizer is blood. Sweat and tears. I'd like to keep my fluids where they... Well, hold on. You shut your mouth for a second there, video game Ian. We might have a door here, and I'm leaving that door open. But I am ready to work hard. That's what I like to hear. It's proper for a young person to have spunk. If only my daughter had half your drive. I mean, you know, play the cards right, and she might get the whole drive. Just putting that out there. Alright, have we... Where is... Wait, she just got out of the store somewhere. No.
Dear.
Have you finished making the rounds? Have I? I thought I did. Who am I forgetting?
Good morning. Huh?
No, I did nothing, I swear. I'm still trying to talk to people. 2 bodies here, talk to them. Two bodies here, talked to them. Yeah, I talked to both of them. Alright, spoke with you. who am I missing?
Hi. What brings
Right
you
now, I am just burning through conversation because I don't know who I'm missing. Already been in here? And I have been speaking with you quite a bit. Personal preferences, I suppose. Wait, the mother. Did I talk to the mother separately?
Hello.
Hello. Yes, I guess I did. My bad.
Hey there. Welcome. Hi there.
Hello.
Welcome. Welcome.
Yeah, I've talked to all of them as well, I guess. Wait, what's up with the... Do I have to talk to you random people as well? Apparently I'm going to try to attack you, though. I'm sorry. It's true, I haven't been in here yet. Speaking of hair color, my hair is such a dark brown that it borders on being black. It's such a specific shade of brown that it makes creating myself in character customization a pain. I believe that. I actually have something fairly similar. If you look at pictures of me, it seems that based on the season, my hair ranges from a very dirty blonde, and it's gotten even darker as the years go on, but I go from a very dirty blonde to hints of red in my hair, on the head at least. There's a lot of hints of red in the beard, but I will also go into more of a brown, and then at times even the hair on my head can start to look red. I don't know why. I don't know what the lighting rules are, because frankly I don't spend enough time looking at myself that isn't already in a mirror with predetermined lighting. But cameras pick me up with varying shades, and I don't know what the cause of it is. So, I have my own understanding and thought of what my hair is and should be, because I don't understand what lighting does to it in various settings, and even then, it seems the time of year plays a role in that as well. Alright, I actually want nothing to do with this conversation, because their backward speak breaks my brain. Alright, this guy's another one with very quiet dialogue, so I will be reading his anyways. Here we are, in order of steamed vegetable omelet rice in the high orc fashion, and Alvarna style escargot.
Whoa.
Whoever is eating escargot, I want nothing to do with you as a human being.
Disgusting.
Chef, you have outdone yourself again! I can tell this is going to be simply atrocious!
Thank you for the kind words, sir. Bon appetit.
Why did that line seem to be delivered a little louder?
You'll enjoy the food even more if you take your time and savor
And
it.
Colette, you will enjoy the food even more if you take your time and savor it.
I know. So hurry up and bring that plate over here, please.
You're the Arctic fox of humans. Again, I think it has more to do with like the intensity of the light and like how it's reflecting off my follicles or something like that. Because again, the beard is the really odd one. It'll go from like red, like damn near blood red, all the way to a nice light brown, and it's just, what is the light doing to it at the time? I have pictures of me going to, I think it was the Florida beaches in Florida, anyways, I have pictures of me at a beach, sitting out there on the, taking in some sun, and the pictures of me look like my beard is like catching flames. It's that deep and rich of a red. And I don't know why. How the heck can someone so small eat so much?
I heard that, Russ. Don't lecture me on eating habits, Mr. Piggy.
Alright, already not feeling Rusk either, you know. Picky eaters, there are things that you cannot eat and I'm okay with, but if you're gonna be like, I have to eat certain things and not certain things I won't eat, if that's where your scale goes, I have trust issues. Your hair is on fire! Randy Quench volunteer. Yeah, that feels like a reference to something I don't understand. But yeah, pictures of me can pick up very different tones of my facial hair. One day I'm sure I'll understand it, or I won't, and it doesn't matter to me anyways, so... Eventually it's gonna go gray anyways. And she's got superhuman hearing to match that superhuman appetite. You're the one I missed!
Oh.
Hi, nice to meet you. The pleasure is all mine. Dude is rocking a killer outfit though. Fuck, I kinda want that. Are you the person who moved into the Sharon's tree? That's me. I'm Ian. I thought as much. My name is Blaze. I work in the restaurant as a chef. Come by whenever you have the chance. Yeah, for sure. And then I look forward to seeing you soon. Alright, I think that was the last person I needed to chat with. So, getting a little sick from running into the wall that hard. Not here. Now here.
Oh dear.
Have you finished making the rounds? No! No! I've made the rounds! Who's left? Who am I missing? Who the hell haven't I talked to? Who's missing? From where? Alright, well anyways, this stream is getting pretty long into it. My grandma came back from a trip to Germany one time and told me that she accidentally had snail soup thinking that it was potato. She said she liked it until finding out the potato bits were snails. So, my entire thing for not liking it is I will eat just about anything, or at least I'll try just about anything. And in reference to that, we even have old videos of me eating insects on this channel as just something to go through the experience of. With that said, I went to a restaurant once where they served escargot with my aunt, who got it delivered and had me try it without telling me what it was. So I took a bite, I chewed it up, and I went to the restroom to throw up. The texture, the mouthfeel, everything about it was just, I absolutely didn't vibe with. When I got back, she goes and tells me, well, it's actually the snails. I go and I throw up again. So now I have this knowledge that I don't like the texture, and I have this this sense of betrayal tied to the experience of trying snails. So right now, it is not something I am particularly keen on trying again. It's not something that I would seek out ever. But honestly, if it was like a matter of dying or eating a escargot, I don't know, I think it was a souffle that she had. Look, I'll eat slugs, I'll eat snails, whatever, but not something I'm gonna do if I don't have to. Anyways, as I was pointing out, the stream is starting to get near the end of the time I have available. I also got a couple messages from some family, so I gotta go deal with whatever's going on there. So thank you so much everybody for stopping in. Richard, hopefully you guys have a great one until the next time that I stream. I mentioned before that this game I will be playing in between. This is not a show everything I do, but definitely something that will be prevalent in streams in the upcoming times, and I will try to avoid progressing story too much, and I'll just work my way towards just making sure that the streams don't have to be too grindy feeling. Eating insects reminds me there was this one woman who worked at the hospital I was at when I was a kid, who told a story that she found and ate a worm when she was a kid. Yeah, again, if you're at a point of starving, you'll eat just about anything. But I'd rather not do it willingly. But yeah, the insects I've eaten were all dried, so it was actually, some of them are texturally interesting with their crunch factor. As soon as you get over the fact that you're eating a particular insect, some of them have some intrigue to it as an experience, but I certainly wouldn't say, hey, it's worth making a meal out of. Again, if you can at all avoid it. I've also done various candy-coated insects as well. So yeah, and again, for the raw experience of it, I'll try anything once. Anyways, thank you so much. Hope to see you guys next time, and hopefully in the interim you will have great luck within whatever it is you seek to do. With that said, have a good one. Bye.